Morning, everybody. How you doing out there today? Happy Tuesday to you. It's the 12th of November. I have a few things that I want to discuss today. The first thing that I'm going to go over is some photos that have been released of Her Majesty have folks concerned about her health. The second thing I want to talk about is Meghan and Harry recently made a public appearance, and Meghan is, of course, surprise, surprise, trying to pull rank over the actual royal in the family. And the last thing that I'm going to discuss today is Meghan's dad, Thomas Markle, has weighed into this whole thing with the Ellen interview, the cringeworthiness of it all. So let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time. The first thing, as I said, I'm going to go over is these photos that have been released of Her Majesty the Queen. They have some folks concerned about her health. As we all know, she's missed a few outings lately, royal duties, because there were some things going on with her health. We don't exactly know what. But she has returned to light duties. On Wednesday of last week, she met with this gentleman you see here in the picture with her. His name is General Sir Nick Carter. He's the outgoing chief of the defense staff. As I said, she met with him last Wednesday at Windsor Castle. In the last month or so, she's canceled, like 4 public engagements because of doctor's orders due to concerns about her health. Now, it's said that she suffered a sprained back. However, last month, if you remember correctly, she was taken to the hospital under unknown circumstances. The palace has never made clear exactly what was going on with that. But from her public appearance last week with this general here, this public photo was released, and in it there's something that's sparking a little bit of concern about her health. And let me see here, I've got a little bit of a closer photo. If you notice, when you look up close, her hands are awfully purple in these pictures. And I did see that health experts are saying that this could be something called Raynauds phenomenon. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's a problem that causes decreased blood flow to your fingers by causing blood vessels in the hands and feet to overreact to cold temperatures or stress. And as we all know, there has been quite a bit of stress in her life lately with the idiot grandson and his wife leading him along on the leash, but we'll get into that in just a moment. Now, her son, heir presumptive Prince Charles, has made a public comment about his mom's health at his most recent public appearance with his wife Camilla. He did say, quote, "She's all right, thank you very much. Once you get to 95, it's not quite as easy as it used to be. It's bad enough at 73, unquote. Now, for those of you who are wondering, I believe that he is 73. That's why he's saying that. I have a little bit of a closer photo there so you can see that the hands are awfully purple. But this isn't the first time that she has been photographed with purple hands. I don't know if you remember, but back in 2019, there were some official photos released of her with King Abdullah and Queen Noor of Jordan. Her bare hands were showing, and they appeared to be quite purple there as well. As I stated just a few minutes ago, she has pulled out of several high-profile royal duties as of late on doctor's orders. The most notable was Remembrance Sunday at the Cenotaph this month. It's only the 7th time in her 70-year reign that she has missed this service. She also pulled out of a trip to Northern Ireland and the COP26 Climate Summit in Glasgow. Now, I certainly wish her the best. If you have listened to my videos, watched me for a little bit, you know I love Her Majesty, and I just think she's the greatest. I hope that she gets better, and wish her nothing but the best. And speaking of Remembrance Sunday, that's a little bit what I want to talk about with Harry and Meghan. Now, what I'm going to mention about this, it's quite cringeworthy. Not as cringeworthy as their public appearance last year on Remembrance Sunday. I don't know if you remember, but I'm sure you do, because they made quite fools of themselves. Last year on Remembrance Sunday, they went to that veterans cemetery in California, and yeah, they flew on a private jet. Like, what was it? A 90-minute car ride. They took a private jet there instead because they're too good to drive in the car, like the rest of us. They got there, they took their own photographer with them, obviously, so they could sell the pictures to publications and make some money. Uh, and in a few of the photos, it appeared that Meghan was standing on one leg, because the pictures were photoshopped to hell and back. And Meghan looked like she actually had one leg in some of the pictures. And I hadn't even noticed that at first. Some of the viewers pointed out to me in the comments. But anyway, let's get into this. So, Meghan and Harry went to New York City recently, earlier this month for Veterans Day. And they made a little trip out of it, a little working vacation, I suppose. But at the public appearance they went to honor veterans, Meghan pulled rank, as they say, over Harry, which is very strange because, well, I guess it's not strange if you've been following the two of them for a while, because she does come first in that relationship. But they made the public appearance, as I said, at a ceremony to honor veterans. It was called the 2021 Salute to Freedom Gala, and it was held at the Intrepid Museum in New York City. But as they were being welcomed onto the stage, Harry was going up there to present awards to military veterans for bravery. Okay, so as they were going up there, as you see in this picture, they list Meghan first before Harry, which is kind of mind-boggling to me, because very odd, okay, because he's the veteran, he's the one going up there on the stage to present the award. I mean, first of all, what is she even going on the stage for? He's going up there to present the award. She has nothing to do with it. She's never been in the military. He has. She really has no place up there. She's just going to get her face out there, I suppose. But as he was on the stage to present the award, he did speak about his military service and how proud he was of it, which is something else that I find quite odd. Because if you're proud of your military service and it's so wonderful to you, and he talked about his 2 tours of duty in the Middle East, then how are you so quick to give up your military titles, excuse me, and run off to Hollywood to play a handbag to your wife? Quite, yeah, very strange. It means so much to you, but you're willing to give it up so willy-nilly. But I read something that a body language expert had to say about their appearance at this event, and she said that as they were walking down the red carpet, it appeared that Meghan was guiding Harry along. She said that Meg looks like she is in her element, in total control, as she is in essence the leader of the two and appears to be leading Harry. Well, that's no surprise right there, is it? As I stated, he is her handbag. This little trip they made to New York, I'm pretty sure they made it on a private jet. Everywhere they go on a private jet. But it was a 3-day little working vacation, and they stayed at a luxury apartment on Manhattan's East Side. They held 2 online summits. They went to this red carpet event honoring veterans, and they held a luncheon at Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst in New Jersey. And, of course, get this, folks, journalists and photographers at the events were restricted, and the information was carefully distributed by their public relations team in the days following the events in New York. But apparently the public relations team didn't do too good of a job, because this picture got out, which shows her trying to pull her rank over the actual royal of the family. Meghan is neither royal nor a veteran, so there is no reason why her name should appear before his at this event. And I don't know if you can see this, but look at this. She looks so pleased with herself. I'm pretty sure that this public relations team is the one who orchestrated this whole thing, having Meghan's name put in front of Harry's. But the last thing that I want to speak about before I go, let me see, here we go. It's the appearance on Ellen, and I promise you this is the last time I'll mention it because it is so cringeworthy. Oh, it's just disgusting. She made an absolute fool of herself. But Thomas Markle, Meghan's father, has come out and put his 2 cents into the discussion about this Ellen interview, and he described it as, quote, ridiculous. He spoke to the Sun, and he said she insulted the Queen, the royal family, and the British people. She made a complete fool of herself, and she should lose her title. I love my daughter, but her performance was ridiculous. End quote. And I completely agree with him on one aspect of this. She did make a complete fool of herself. She should lose her title. However, this Ellen appearance making a fool of herself is not the point where she should lose her title. She should have lost her title a while back. She's still being allowed by the British royal family to capitalize off that title, Duchess of Sussex, to make money and to promote herself and to go on appearances like this where she does humiliating things, like drink out of a baby bottle because Auntie Ellen is telling her to in her ear, or do a squat. Or what's this? Look at this middle one here. Stuff food in her mouth like a chipmunk. How humiliating. As I said in the previous video when I discussed these things she did, can you imagine any other member of the royal family doing this? I mean, stepping back or not from royal duties, can you see the Duchess of Cambridge going on a daytime talk show and humiliating herself like this? And for what? Just so she can push her agenda of talking about European-style family leave for people in America? How ridiculous. She really did make a fool of herself on this interview, and I'm pretty sure that all of you are going to agree with me on that fact. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Hope you have a great day. Bye.